So I went to a really big high school, public high school in France, and there were about 1,200 students or so. And once a year there was this special day. There's something called, in France, called Carnival. It has nothing to do with a carnival, but it's like usually in the city there's a parade with people with floats, big floats, and people dress up at a lot of different things. So it would be kind of like our Halloween without the candy part. But we, at my school, had this special schedule that day when we only had our morning classes and everyone was dressed up. And then in the afternoon, traditionally, there was a battle of the band, and maybe a band, like a local band, semi-recognized, that would play there. And then we were dismissed earlier than usual. And I had a band in high school, and we were really gaining momentum, trying to get as many people as possible to know us, and we thought we were going to do Battle of the Band this year. And that's the year that the administration decided that they would not have a Battle of the Band that year. I was a senior, thinking, oh my God, I have to do it. And so my bandmates and I, with other people who had bands, started a petition, and we, out of the 1,200 students, got something like 600 signatures for saying we do not want, they were going to get a DJ who would play music. Like, we don't want some DJ, we want bands with students from our school to represent the talents that's around, blah blah blah. And so a lot of people, like about half of the whole school signed, because people would make copies of the form and pass it to other people who would go get signatures and all. So it was kind of a big deal, and that was really fun. And finally we brought it to the administration, who said something like, oh, yeah, if people want it, sure, why not? Yeah, we thought people would think it's better to have a DJ. So it was not a big deal. And we did it, but then we had to be the ones organizing. They said, like, we can't have staff for this. So they lent us the equipment and the stage, and then we just had to put it all together. And in the end, my band won. So that was really fun. A lot of people showed up because it was optional. People could go there or just go home. And yeah, there was a big crowd. The other part of the story is that morning, my costume was I was the Grim Reaper. So I painted my face in like white, the skull, and had a big cloak. I actually took I don't know what you call it, the thing to carve, a scythe, yeah, from my dad's like tool shed, and put cardboard and aluminum foil on top of the blade so I wouldn't hurt someone. I had a big book that's like, I covered it and said Book of the Dead. I had an hourglass, and I would walk around looking very, very creepy with my cloak. And then I went to one of my best friend's classes, and I knocked at the door. I heard "come in," and I walked in really slowly, and I pointed at him and I said, "Jordi, you're next." And then I left, and the teacher was just completely dumbfounded, didn't know what to do, and I just left.